1993, Mercedes-Benz, the most prestigious automotive brand on planet Earth, announces that they're building a new factory in Vance, Alabama. Population? Barely 500. The automotive world thought it was a joke. German precision in the heart of the American South. Workers who'd never touched a torque wrench were going to build the M Class SUV? Really? What happened next was one of the most methodical manufacturing transformations in modern history. This isn't a car story. This is a conversion conquest. Hello, my name is Todd Hagopian, the original Stagnation Assassin. Today we're going to open the historical vault on the Mercedes-Benz Alabama plant to see if it was a strategic slaughter or a stagnation suicide. Mercedes didn't just build a factory, they built a culture from scratch in a place that nobody expected it. Let's look at the stagnation score of the situation right before it happened. Let's be brutally honest about the starting conditions here. Alabama in the early 1990s was not known for advanced manufacturing. The state's industrial base was dominated by textiles, agriculture, and basic assembly. The workforce had heart and hustle, but zero experience with German spec automotive production. Stagnation score for the local manufacturing ecosystem 7 out of 10. Not because the workers were deficient, but because the infrastructure for precision manufacturing simply did not exist yet. This wasn't corporate cancer, this was a greenfield challenge, building capability from a purely cold start. Let's do the tactical audit. Mercedes' approach was a masterclass in methodical mastery. This is a textbook case. Mercedes didn't rush production. They invested years in training before a single M class rolled off the line. Step one, they sent hundreds of Alabama workers to Germany. Let that sink in. They flew American workers to Stuttgart and to Sindelfingen or whatever to train alongside German engineers on live production lines. These weren't PowerPoint seminars. They were immersion deployments, workers learning by doing, side by side with the people who have been building Mercedes for decades. Step two, back in Alabama, Mercedes implemented the exact same quality systems, production, processes, and measurement standards that were used in their German facilities. Same tolerances, same inspection protocols, same expectations, no shortcuts, no quote unquote good enough for America mentality. Step three, only after stability and standardization were proven did they ramp production volume up. The plant started with the M class and has since expanded to produce the GLE Coupe, and the GLS, becoming one of the most productive Mercedes facilities on Earth. The Karelin method, named for the wrestler who dominated through relentless and unconventional force. Mercedes applied 600% productivity thinking to workforce development. They didn't just train workers to acceptable levels, they trained them to Mercedes levels. The expectation wasn't competence, it was excellence. And they invested disproportionately in that outcome. The result? A workforce that went from zero automotive experience to producing vehicles that met or exceeded German quality benchmarks within just a few years. That's not training, that's transformation through total commitment. Let's look at the hindsight homicide, though. Where's the flaw? Let's be honest. There were real costs to this approach. The initial quality stumbles were real. The first generation M Class had documented reliability issues that dinged Mercedes' reputation in the market. The plant took time to reach full quality parity. In the unforgiving world of luxury automotive, we're getting better is just not an acceptable marketing slogan. If Mercedes had applied the hot system more rigorously in the first two production years and done ruthless honest assessment, defect analysis, transparent reporting to headquarters, they might have caught some of these quality gaps faster and protected the brand through the learning curve. Additionally, broader industry impact created a competitive dynamic that Mercedes didn't fully anticipate. BMW followed with a plant in South Carolina. Toyota went to Mississippi. Hyundai landed in Alabama as well. Mercedes proved the Southern manufacturing model worked and then watched every competitor copy the playbook. The verdict: the Mercedes-Benz Alabama plant is a masterclass in manufacturing migration. They took a workforce with no automotive background and built a world-class production facility through patient, systematic, relentless investment in people and process. They are going to get 4 kills for proving that precision manufacturing can be built anywhere with the right commitment. 1 kill docked for early quality hiccups and for essentially creating the playbook that every competitor then replicated. If you want to learn how to build capability from scratch, go to toddhagopian.com and stagnationassassins.com for the world's largest stagnation database. Pick up my book, The Unfair Advantage, Weaponizing the Hypomanic Toolbox, on Amazon. Make sure that you subscribe to the Stagnation Assassin Show for more of these historical business case audits. And please remember to continue our war on stagnation.